I set an alarm for 9 on Saturday. Just I figured that's the time was come out, and as soon as I woke up, looked at my phone, I immediately already had a text from Coach D saying we were going. So it was a pretty great way to start the day on Sunday.
You've been part of a couple of championship runs. I mean, how is this game different from every other regular season game?
Yeah, I mean, we try not to make it too much different, just because we all have a process, and we like to tell guys that you don't need to do anything special. You don't need to do anything that you haven't done all year, but we're still finding ways to get better. So trying to keep like a normal process as much as possible.
All the like close losses and weird finishes and things, the fact that you can just throw all that out the window and it's one game and none of that matters anymore. Just what's the feeling like?
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, this team's been through a ton this year, so it's super exciting that we get the opportunity here on Saturday.
And just to play in an NFL stadium and just to be in national TV and Vegas, and I mean, just the way it's all worked out this way. I mean, what's this opportunity like?
Yeah, it's an awesome opportunity. It'll be a great environment down there, going to play in Allegiant Stadium, and I'm sure Bronco Nation will make the trip, and we're fired up to see a lot of blue down there.
DJ, how long have you wanted to get back to this moment, this stage, this opportunity?
Probably since we didn't get the job done last year.
And what does it mean to, in a couple weeks ago, you probably didn't really think it was conceivable. And it almost feels like there's like a higher power working in your guys' favor right now. Do you feel like it's kind of like a storybook thing going on right now?
It could be, but at the end of the day, I mean, we took care of what we needed to take care of, and we did get a little bit of help, and the chips fell in our favor a little bit, and we're thankful for that. And now we just got to go make the most of this opportunity that's been put in front of us.
You guys were here in 19 when you guys won it. What do you remember about that game?
I just remember celebrating with your teammates after, and like just how happy everyone was when you set out to accomplish a goal, and you do accomplish it. It's an amazing feeling, and getting able to share that feeling with all those guys in that locker room, there's nothing like it.
You've also been part of 2 championship losses. I mean, how gutting are those?
Oh man, they're extremely gutting. It's definitely a feeling that you don't lose for a long time.
Was there a little bit of renewed energy in today's practice, knowing that you guys are playing for a championship?
Yeah, there was a lot of energy out there today, but it's kind of been like that this past couple weeks. So it's been good. We're just going through our process and getting ready to play on Saturday.
In the 3-game winning streak, where do you think the team has improved the most?
I think just playing off of each other. For example, on Saturday, we go down, or we start on defense to open the second half, and we give up a touchdown, and then our offense goes right back out and scores a touchdown, and then gets it back, and then we get a couple stops, and I just think we've been doing a much better job of playing off of each other these last few games.
DJ, how good did you personally kind of feel, again, going into that Air Force game? I know you've been through a lot injury-wise, but it seems like you're kind of getting back to where we've seen you before.
Yeah, I felt awesome. Probably the best I've felt in a long time over the course of this season. So it was great to feel that way, and just to have the body feeling good, be able to go out there and fly around.
Spence said that it was the best game you've played all year. Would you agree with that? And if so, why?
Yeah, I would agree. Just because of how physical that game is, and being the mic, you're fit inside the box basically the whole game. So, and then with all the perimeter plays, I think I did doing a good job just getting in pursuit and going and helping those guys out there. But I mean, my teammates, they do an awesome job. I mean, the front four, they did a great job making that picture look easy for me, especially against triple option offense where those fits are not easy. So those guys did a great job too.
How impressed are you that this team seems to remain its level of focus? I would imagine your level of focus is very high right now, especially with everything else that's going on around the program.
I mean, I feel like when you have the opportunity that we have in front of us, it's pretty easy to keep your focus. I mean, not every team gets to play for championships. When the opportunity comes around, we got to make the most of it. And the guys in that locker room, we're dialed in for that.
You mentioned kind of just the feeling when you win, the feeling when you lose, but for a guy like you that knows this is it, I mean, this is your last chance at it. Some of these guys are back, they have decisions to make, whatever. But for you, like, what would it mean to you to be up on that podium, holding that trophy to cap your time here?
I couldn't imagine a better feeling, a better way to end my time here at Boise State, literally can't imagine any other way.
Who would cry first, you or Spencer, hugging on that stage?
Oh, it'd probably be simultaneous. I mean, we're both pretty emotional dudes, kind of wear it on our sleeve, and yeah, it'd probably just be as soon as we looked at each other, they just start flowing.
Are you really hoping he gets this gig, DJ?
I am, along with the other 109 guys in that locker room. I mean, he has done such an awesome job, and the relationship he builds, not just with guys on defense, but guys on offense. I mean, guys in that locker room, they love playing for him, and I think we're going to show that on Saturday as well.
Have you made that known to the guy making the decision?
Yeah, we talked with Jeremiah a few weeks ago. Not going to get into too much detail about how that talk went, but yeah, we did talk with Jeremiah.
But safe to say, he knows the feeling of the players, I guess, and who they would want.
Yeah, and I mean, it's been all over the place with just stuff coming out and videos that we put out, and I mean, you can just see how much those guys in the locker room love Coach D.
We have heard Jeremiah say a couple of times, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when Spencer will get an opportunity to be a head coach somewhere. Why do you think when is now?
Just because of the man he is and the leader he is. I mean, he is a younger coach, but he has an impact on everyone in our building. Everyone in that locker room, the coaches upstairs. I mean, he makes everyone around him better every single day. So I think that's why he's been.
When you go back and look at Alexander Tudor's game against Air Force, when you think of his effort, especially whatever grade he probably got tackled.
Yeah. What was it, 14 tackles? I mean, that's a good day no matter who you're playing. But against the triple option, I mean, his eyes were always in the right place. He knew where he needed to be, and he always arrives with bad intentions. So it's awesome. I love seeing him play like that. Super fun to watch, and I'm super happy for him.
You played with a lot of good pass rushers. Ahmed Hassanin. What's going through your head with the year he's having?
It's special. But I mean, what you guys see on Saturdays, he was just the exact same way in our Tuesday practice. I mean, just the way he competes and how eager he is to get better. I mean, it's no surprise to anyone in our locker room the year he's having, just because of how awesome he is, how hard he works, and the person that he is.
What's he able to do now at the end of the season? Maybe he wasn't able to do last year or beginning of the year.
I think he's just playing with more confidence. I mean, starting the year, maybe hadn't played a ton going into the start of the year, but now that he's had those reps, he's playing with more confidence. And like I said, just the way he works, he's always looking for ways to get better too.
What stands out to you? Go ahead, Jim.
How do you sum up the level of dominance we've seen out of Andrew Simpson these last 6 games? 13 tackles for loss. That might be a career for some linebackers.
Yeah. I mean, he's just such a special player, and how versatile he is too. I mean, he plays on the ball, he plays off the ball, he blitzes, he drops into coverage. I mean, he does it all. He's the definition of, in baseball, what they call a five-tool player. I don't know what they call it in football, but he can do it all. And I mean, he's just another guy that is just awesome with how he works and how he prepares. And I mean, when you hang around him all week, and there's no shock when he does that stuff on Saturdays. You just expect, we're calling a little pressure. You expect, oh, Andrew's gonna get home. So it's awesome to watch that and be a part of that.
Both Andrew and Spencer have given you a lot of credit as the senior in the linebacker room in terms of Andrew's development. How much of a point of pride is it for you to see what he's been able to grow into this year?
Yeah, I appreciate them saying that, but I mean, I just try to do my best to pass on to Andrew what's been passed on to me. Just that blue-collar Boise State work ethic that has made this place great for so long. So just trying to pass on to him. And I mean, he's so awesome with how he works, and he makes my life easy. And yeah, it's just awesome to be able to play with that guy every single day.
The UNLV's offensive numbers are good, but as you look at them on film, what sort of a Cliff Notes version? What do they do best? Why are they where they are?
Yeah, they run the ball extremely well. I think I saw a stat the other day that they lead the nation in rushing touchdowns. So they do a really good job out of their two-back personnel. And then Their quarterback's also very good at stretching the ball vertically down the field. He's very accurate on those longer throws, so we had to do a great job stopping the run. We had to eliminate explosive plays.
Anything else?